we open where we left off last week with Hefferly stomping out of the apartment telling Simone she a flip-flopper. Simone said, I stand firm in the fact that I'm tired of you reading everybody on your little show. However, everyone agrees this was not an effective way to get through to Heavenly. Well, you can't get through to her because of that thick hide. It protects most oxen and it protects her. Now, Hefferly, you want to say you know who's your friend and who's your enemy, then why are you talking about these people like they're your enemies, but pretending they're your friend? Because if somebody said that about Daddy, you'd be ready to fight. You'd put your hoof in the air. Contessa, why do you think that an apology from Hefferly would mean anything? Why do you think she would take any responsibility? She got on YouTube and not just laughed at your marriage, but made a cute coin off of it. I wouldn't let that heifer in my house, but Hefferly gone hef. That's what she do. You look like a fool expecting something different. Simone say ain't no talking to Hefferly for me. I'm sick of her nasty attitude and her cruelty. I am too, and I'm sure so is Daddy. Oh God, Hefferly! She mad at me, but not her man. She is dealing with her man, but you ain't got to be putting all the business in the street making a cute coin off of it. That's for people like me to do. You're too close to the situation. Hefferly, it doesn't matter what the husband put out. You don't need to comment on it on YouTube. You're supposed to be her friend. That means you ain't gonna talk about her and her husband and her marriage like a dog. Now Quiet want to walk off when Simone's talking because Simone's like, let me finish, but what are you wearing? Because that's what's unfinished. What is this? What in the, oh Lord. Project Unfinished Runway Hell. This is some crap that would get you sent home on Drag Race first episode. Simone, you always embarrass yourself. My God. I haven't seen anything this ugly since you last season. This is some Destiny's Child crap. This is some stuff they'd put Michelle in. This shirt looks as rough as one of Michelle's bridges. But Quad, why couldn't you let Simone talk? Why you gotta walk off then? Quad said I'd get on the phone if she said something to me. Simone said, because you cussed her out on Instagram last year.
It was well earned and deserved. I snapped on her and it was earned and deserved.
Okay, all right, Quad Amos. All of a sudden, Simone said, this is America and I can choose. And that got everybody laughing. Got me laughing and eating. Oh, God. Heavenly said, this is so messed up. I'm going to need some time. All they did was show you the things you said about other people's business that you just didn't need to say when you pretend you're their friend. Now, if you don't know them like me, you can read for blood. But I don't know them. I only know what they put on TV and what they get paid to put on TV. So it's a difference. So Jackie calms Hefferly down and everybody leaves, and then she goes up to Contessa. Contessa crying. You knew Hefferly wasn't fecal matter. Jackie's like, but you hurt Hefferly with this. I'm sorry, all we did was watch her say what she said on YouTube. It wasn't like she was secretly mic'd and was having a private conversation. She got on camera like I am now. All you did was play her greatest hits. That was it. If she can't stand in her own words that she puts out, I can't be friends with you. She needs to take some responsibility as a grown oxen. Toya goes over to see Simone at work. Simone said it was stank from jump because Anila was warning Hefferly. Anila, Jackie, and Quad are still kissing Heavenly's butt, but Heavenly ain't really said that much about him. At lunch with Anila and Hefferly, she says, I was laughing because I couldn't believe they were doing something so stupid. No, you were laughing because you thought it was funny. Because you think their lives are a joke. You're an awful person and a wretched oxen. Girl, you act like they posted your nudes or something. All it was clips of you and your show. I can't believe the lack of responsibility. Over with Simone and Toya. Toya said Anila is an idiot. I tend to agree. Toya says I really want to get into Hefferly's marriage since she always wants to talk about ours. Oh, God. So now Hefferly confirms what I said last episode, that Quad was the one who said Eugene said Toya was his biggest mistake. Hefferly, this is why nobody likes you, because you're running around telling business. And honestly, Quad, that sounds like something Stuart Little said to you. Anila tells Hefferly, Quad really had your back, so when you talk to her, hear her out.
Hefferly said, it's gonna be fine. We've been down this road before.
Hefferly, I cannot believe you are throwing Quad under the bus like this about a rumor of her sleeping with married men. Why would you bring it up? If you on the show bring it up, it gives it life and legs. You are a hateful hopper. Hefferly telling Damon that the girls held her accountable for her actions. But she gonna say Tess had a nervous breakdown. No, she got tired of your crap. She got with Toya and Simone, people I don't get along with, and that was the worst thing she could have done. Well, no, because the worst thing she could have done was got out and talked about your merge. Daddy tells Hefferly that she should listen to Cole and Tessa. They start to get ready for Simone's scary skate fest, and we head over to the roller rink. Who's Simone supposed to be, Cruella DeVille? Oh, she's an old rich heifer. Simone said we haven't gotten together since Eugene and Toya's rental house. Which rental? Oh, Carrie Wells is here. And somewhere Joan Collins is just shaking her head. Oh, God. Toya and Eugene are Jay-Z and Beyonce. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that either. I thought it was A1 and Lyrica. That's what they were giving. They gonna say we win as Jay-Z and Beyonce because they some billionaires. But honey, y'all fake rich every day. Why you gotta do it for Halloween? Do something different. A power couple. You're a power couple, all right. You're lucky your power is still on. Oh, Lord. Scott, why are you here? And why are you telling everybody Cone Tessa lied? So Anila and her husband show up as the movers who've been taking Toya and her husband around for all these seasons. Dang, the husband said 3 moves in 1 calendar year? That's pretty impressive. That's like hopping Airbnb to Airbnb. Eugene gonna say it's juvenile and asinine. As juvenile and asinine as moving 3 times in a calendar year? Toya was like, you got your name engraved? Yes, Toya, they were able to get some cheap jumpsuits and take them to a seamstress because they actually have money. So Toya wants to be butthurt about this movers joke. Sorry, but all the talk you did about that 2-floor closet to move out of there before you even got the furniture? Over with the Menzies. Curtis says, if Anila and Toya had been in a good space, the mover thing would have been funny. However, Eugene doesn't think it's funny because Toya's been dragging him around and he's tired of moving. Toya tells Anila, my husband is now upset. He mad at you, Toya. Eugene says, we got a problem now, Kieran. Lord, he on his Will Smith, get ready for a bop. Eugene is pissed. Kieran was like, you guys move like 3 times in a calendar year. That's it. Everybody moved. No. Cecil and Simone have been in their homes for several years, ever since we got on the show. Simone redid her house but didn't move, so she's another stable person. Carrie still lives in her same house. Y'all the only ones hopping house to house. Child, Eugene says, I'm going to get Toya and we're leaving. Go on. Anila's like, you're not my friend, Toya. Stop acting like we're friends. So they don't leave. They just decide to hang out at Simone's table because Eugene just doesn't want to get into any more crap. Simone, did you put on a costume? Or just grab stuff out of your closet, because I don't see a costume. I see you wearing this every day. The party did seem dry. I agree with them. Hefferly apologizes to Quad for what she said on social media. Now you gonna say I don't think she sleep with married men, but you literally were telling Anila, oh, this girl's saying she slept with her husband is telling everybody. Quad said in the confessional, Hefferly, I'm talking to you. You got one more time to open that yap, Heifer. One more again. Get it one more again and I'm done with you. So everybody heads home from this tired little party. Don't nobody want to go to the events no more. They boring. So the Menzies is going axe throwing. I guess Simone gave Cecil $20. So all the guys meeting at the Axe place so we can get Kieran and Eugene on the good foot. I don't like beer either. I'm not an IPA person. They're bitter. Kieran finally walks in and Eugene says, okay, I was butthurt that you and your heifer came as movers, making fun of our financial situations. We've been the butt of broke jokes ever since the show began. Oh, God, he gotta say, I'm sorry it bothered you and Toya, but I still think it was funny. I mean, y'all finally had a plotline moment after 2 seasons, so child, hold on to it. Why is he more interesting than Anila? Karen said, I'm sorry for making a joke. I'll be dull and boring like you. Call me an MF for one more time. Eugene, how is it that you were shorter when you got off the stool and stood up? You just should have scooched your chair over. Call me that one more time. All right, well, we'll tune in next week to see who'll bust a grape.